Everybody, Scott DiGiammarino here. Welcome to Inspirational Motivational Leadership Podcast. It's great to have you today. Today, you're going to laugh a little bit. We're going to talk about the importance of listening, which kind of ties into being patient, being a little bit disciplined, etc. I mean, let's face it, most leaders are in their position today because they've been there a long time. They've hung tough enough. They've heard people's questions over and over and over again. You could probably recite them before they even come out, and you probably want to give an answer before they're even done asking the question. The best leaders out there are unbelievable at listening. They're unbelievable at being patient and being very, very disciplined before they, jump to conclusion. So I want to give you a great example of this. There's a movie out there called American Pie. It's an incredible series. It's really, really funny. And it's about these four buddies, high school buddies, who made this pact. And the pact was they were going to lose their virginity by the prom. And it just walks through all their trials and tribulations about how they're actually going about this plan. And there's this one scene where Michelle, who is quote unquote a band geek, she called herself, is in class, and this guy Jim, who's one of the four guys, was really, really frustrated, didn't have a date to the prom, didn't know how he was going to do it, and then she starts talking. I want you to watch how Jim handles Michelle's babbling. Okay. And think about the amount of discipline it took and patience it took for him to continue to listen to her talk. All right, take a look.
And one time at band camp, we weren't supposed to have pillow fights, but we had a pillow fight, and it was so much fun. And this one time, we all lost our music, and we were supposed to play this song, but we didn't know it. So we just made it up, and we kept playing and playing, and the conductor didn't know what we were doing, and it was so funny. So you're pissed about something, huh? You know what I do when I'm angry? I just play some Bach on my flute. It's so relaxing. I learned to do that at band camp.
Hold on. You have no idea why I'm angry?
Is it because we have a test tomorrow? Sometimes I get cranky when I know I have a big test to study for. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I thought so, because this one time at band camp...
What's your name?
Michelle.
Okay, Michelle. Do you want to be my date for the prom?
Really? You seriously want to go with me?
Yes, seriously.
Are we going to Steve Stifler's party afterwards? Because that would be so cool.
Sure. Whatever you want.
Cool. We're going to have such a good time. It'll be like this one time at band camp when we all had a campfire.
This one time at band camp, one thing I want you to think about is this. There are some leaders out there that have what we call diarrhea of the mouth. They can just go on and on and on and on. They never listen to anybody else except for themselves. They love to pontificate. Okay. And I can guarantee majority of those folks are not self-aware they're actually doing it. And then there are some that are incredibly strategic. And part of the strategy in this particular example is basically brushing up on your listening skills and making people feel as though they're really, truly heard, which ties into our core that we started this entire podcast about way back when the question was asked, what's the number one characteristic a leader needs in order to be successful? And that characteristic, if you remember, was you needed to genuinely care about your people. In order to genuinely care, one of the traits, one of the characteristics you need in order to be successful is the ability to listen, regardless of the situation. Understand, the one that talks most usually loses, especially in the sales type of world. But Jim does an incredible job of self-discipline and patience here as he listened to every single thing that Michelle had to say about this one time at band camp. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. I'll talk to you soon.